Hello, grade 11. Nice to be back to you all. I hope we are all doing good, right? So now I'm about to start with a very different topic today. Not prose, not poem, not chit-chatting also. We are going to start with writing skill. Okay, so today's topic for writing skill will be report writing. This is a long answer question consisting of 10 marks. You are going to learn the two different types of report writing. One is the newspaper report and the other is the magazine report. So we are going to have a look at it and we are going to follow. I'll be uploading the assignment later along with some examples of both. One example might be of your newspaper report. One example might be of your magazine report. Here I will just show you how to write the report according to the perfect CBSE format along with the marking scheme. I will show you the mark breakup also, right? So you're about to start. Pay attention with your pen and paper, right? We are going to start with the report writing format, and this is a very important question of your writing skill section. We need to write this answer in 150 to 200 words, right? And also we must know the formats of two kinds of report writing. One is the magazine report, right? And the other one will be your newspaper reporting. I will discuss the formats of both and I will upload the examples or sample answers of both the kinds of report writing. So what is a report? Children, what is report writing? It is actually a written account of something that has already occurred. So you need to write this in past tense. Always remember, you need to write this in past tense, like past tense, like everything has already happened. So the past tense has to be there. Now we are following with the format. The first one is the heading. Heading means the title of the report. The heading has to be somewhere in the middle of your page, somewhere in the, supposing this is your A4 size paper I am showing you, in the middle of the page you need to put the heading. And what will the heading be like? It will explain the content of your report, what you are writing on. That will be the title or the heading of your magazine report or newspaper report. Then we come to byline. Byline means the writer's name and designation should be there, name of the person. So byline should be directly following the heading. Supposing here you have written the heading, here in the middle of the page or your answer sheet you have written the heading. Now byline will follow directly a bit towards the right hand side. You can put your byline here. If this is your heading, if this is the heading, the byline should come here, right? In the example, you will come to see all the details much more clearly. I have just drawn the format for you. I have just made the format. So I am trying to explain. In case if you have doubts, you can easily clear your doubts through the example, right? So on top we have the heading. And here we have the byline. Byline means what? Leave some space and take your writing towards the right. And then you write your name and the designation or the name given in the question. It is mostly given in the question, you know. The name of the person is mostly given in the question. Given mostly in the question. But if it is not given, then you are supposed to mention whatever name you can think of and write the designation also. Write the designation. Like supposing if it is a magazine report, Your designation, supposing you're writing ABC, designation will be head boy or head girl and the class. Right? I am moving on to the third point, that is the opening paragraph. Now, in the opening paragraph, you can see very well that we have to start with the introduction. We have to start with the introduction of the content. Now, in the introduction, we need to mention what all things, children? In the introduction, we need to mention the 5 W's. The 5 W's, namely what, why. So these are the 5 W's I have noted down: what, why, and when, where, along with who. In any school event, there is our chief guest. So, who also has to be there. Who was the chief guest? So, 5 W's have to be there in the opening paragraph, right? With the 5 W's, that is what, when, where, and why, you will conclude the you will finish the opening paragraph. You will make a paragraph and finish it. That is the opening. Then you make a new paragraph, that is the account. We have to start with the account of the event. How do I start with the account of the event? Next paragraph, make a new paragraph. The proper sequence. Now you will have to understand the proper sequence of events that had occurred along with their description. Supposing if it is a dance competition and you are writing a report on the dance competition, first, which dance was there? Second, which dance was there? These things have to be mentioned in the proper sequence, right? Then this detail, that is the main paragraph, is divided into 2 short paragraphs. You know, this main paragraph is divided into 2 short paragraphs if required. If required, you can break it, because if the event is too long, then you need to make 2 short paragraphs and continue. After this, we come to the concluding part. In the concluding part, we have to see here very clearly the conclusion. In the conclusion, what we need to mention, children? In the conclusion, this will include the description. What will it include? It will include the description of how the event had ended. It will have to highlight, detail how the event ended. It may include some quote or excerpts from the chief guest's speech. Now, what is the meaning of quote and excerpt? Quote and excerpt mean exactly some kind of quotation of his speech. You have to quote some sentences from his speech. From his speech means from the chief guest's speech, his or her, and then you have to conclude the report. So what is the meaning of quote? Quote means some lines from the chief guest speech. Some lines we need to include from the chief guest speech to make our report very attractive and interesting. So that is all for our magazine report. I am coming down to the format of a newspaper report. What is the format of a newspaper report? The same way, we have to start with the headline. The headline should be appropriate title. You cannot write a very big headline as your title, even if the sentence would be very relevant, then also we cannot make a very big headline. We have to make it short, max to max, 3 to 5 words, max to max. The title should be contained in. Now we move on to byline. In the byline, we have to understand the same way name and designation of the writer. In newspaper report, we write staff reporter, special correspondent as our designation. You need to write the name first. First you put in your name and then the designation like the special correspondent or staff reporter we have to mention. Now understand, never in your answer sheet you will write your own name. Never ever make the mistake, because the examiner doesn't want to see any identity disclosed in your answer. So write any other name other than your own name, and after that you put a comma and write staff reporter or special correspondent as your designation. Staff reporter or special correspondent as your designation. We move on to our opening paragraph. Opening paragraph will be what? The next one, we move on to place and date. After byline, we move on to place and date of reporting. So we need to mention that, and then we move on to the opening paragraph. It will contain the details of the headline. It will contain the opening paragraph should contain the details of your headline. Don't make it too big. Just a short paragraph of 2 to 3 sentences. In short, overview of your report. It will contain the overview of your report. 2 to 3 sentences at the most. Then we move on to the account or the details of the event. Now, written in, how we have to write? In 2 parts. The account has to be written in 2 parts. That is, the first part will contain, it has to be written in 2 parts. The first part will contain the complete account of what happened, newspaper report of what happened in chronological sequence. Means one after the other you will have to detail the whole event, right? And then the second paragraph or the concluding paragraph will contain the witness remark. The second or the concluding paragraph will contain the witness remark, and you should also add a positive note from your side, like you'll see in the example, like we hope things like this are not repeated anymore. If it is a bad report and if it is a good report, we look forward to seeing more such things in future, like that. You just need to add a line or a statement. Don't make it too elaborate. Just write one sentence, one positive note from your side. So that is all for our 2 kinds of report writing. I have detailed this is the format of the newspaper report: headline, byline, place and date of reporting, opening paragraph and account details, 2 parts, and the conclusion. Conclusion, I have also told you there should be 2 paragraphs. The second paragraph will be the concluding paragraph, which will contain the witness remark. Now I am taking you once more to the magazine reporting. So in the magazine reporting, in the same way, format of a magazine report, heading or the headline, byline. After byline, we move on to the opening paragraph that contain the 5 W's. Here in the opening paragraph, we have different. I am putting the papers side by side. Just check if it is helping. See, this is the magazine report and this is your newspaper report. Just compare both and see whether any difference is there. So here also we have the heading in the magazine report, and here we have the headline in the newspaper report. So both these points, the first point is same. Then we have the byline. in the magazine report. Here also we have the byline in the newspaper report. So both are again saying name and designation has to be there in both. Name and designation has to be there in the byline, right? Then the opening paragraph, here we have 5 W's for the magazine report, right? And here in the opening paragraph we have the details of the headline. Now before that we need to write the place and date of reporting. That comes at the corner of the page, just beside the opening paragraph. It comes just beside the opening paragraph, right? So here in the opening paragraph we have the details of the overview of the whole report. And here we have the 5 W's: what, why, when, where and who, right? So we move on. Account of the event. Similarly, proper sequence has to be followed. Here also account details, proper sequence in chronological order we have to follow. This is the newspaper and this is the magazine, right? So coming down to the concluding part, conclusion. In the concluding part of magazine. So now we are moving on to the conclusion, and this will tell us that in magazine report, the conclusion always has the dialogues or the words from the chief guest speech. Okay, so we need to include a line or two of the chief guest speech that will give an appropriate conclusion to the magazine report. And in newspaper report, obviously it is different. It is the witness remarks. The conclusion should be the witness remarks, right? And so we move on now to the mark or the marking scheme, the mark breakup. So here you can very well see that the heading consists of 1 mark. The heading or the title, it consists of 1 mark. The content consists of 4 marks. The content in both the kinds of report writing should be appropriate with all the details, right? In the magazine it should be answering the 5 W's, and in the newspaper report the event should be fully detailed in chronological order, right? Expression along with content, we need to take care of our writing expression. That means the grammatical accuracy, appropriate words and spellings, they consist of 2.5 marks, and the coherence and relevance of the ideas and your points and your writing style will consist of another 2.5 marks. So total it is 5 plus 4 plus 1, 10 marks. So that is all for today. Take care of yourselves. Wait for the samples. I'll be uploading samples.